Alright, hello everybody, welcome and welcome back to VR Master League Channel Uno. And I am Palidore, that you know, and DocEducation right beside me. Let's go, how's it going, Doc?
Fantastic. I mean, what more could you ask for? We got Ignite and Spaghetti on one, and we have Redshift Overkill right here.
Won't lie, I'm looking at myself in the cam now. I'm looking like a vampire today. Interesting. The temperature has changed on these lights, clearly. But that said, don't you mind. The blood has not run dry from me. I know we had some extremes on stream earlier on that could make anyone go cold, but I'm alive and well. Trust me, Twitch chat, and hopefully so are you guys, as we do have two phenomenal games on Channel 1 and Channel 2 happening simultaneously. So, right place, right time, no matter where you are.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Overkill, I believe still on the top of the ladder, or at least very close to it. Very nearly punched their ticket to the Master Division in an absolute barn burner with Anomaly just over the weekend. And Redshift, formerly a Master Tier team, went through some roster changes, struggled a bit to get back to the Master Tier at the end of last season.
Right.
But here they are, and definitely looking to get back in. So, you know, we've got 4.5 more weeks to go before the next Challengers Cup, and both of these teams are looking to get there.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, you mentioned it with Overkill here. A team who's already been impressing, like the players on this roster, that is, the last couple of seasons now, and nearly making it in what was a killer match between them and Anomaly. For Redshift, and yeah, they are a team who they've been around for a plenty long time. All these players been around and on various teams for a plenty long time. It's a shift that has seen indeed a lot of shifts for Redshift in these rosters, and yet they are consistently, whatever they're rolling with, they're consistently there at that top level, either in Master Tier or they're competing for it, trying to do so here.
Yeah, and obviously one of the reasons, the brains, I guess, behind the organization, Sputnik Cobra, you know, put on an amazing LAN for everyone, you know, just a few months ago, and is the coach of Redshift. So here the teams are. They're about to come out of the tubes, and we're gonna get going.
Yeah, in fact, shout out to Zux and Cats here, both of whom I was able to meet at said event. So good to see him go from real life into the game once again, and I take my place behind this caster seat right where I'm all happy and content beside DocEducation, and the first shot attempt will be denied with Ghost Duck on that clear, but another interception here in the middle will result in just another push up this floor, wasting no time to press the advantage, but the defense again, excellent from Overkill.
Yeah, deep pass out of the bubble there. Good look, but Overkill right in the right area. That's a great stun. Overkill doing their typical dribbling clear and boost strategy. Coming in, Ghost Duck absolutely able to operate in the bubble, and that time in space, Ghost Duck putting Overkill up 2-0.
And nicely done from Ghost Duck. Also on the defense on the other end, that's the big thing. You know, the takeaway, the obvious thing is to say, good job, you got the points. But where it really started was that amazing defense. And it was legitimately excellent defense they played on the other end. Every player was in the exact right spot they needed to be to pressure every single pass. So it was a good job. And look, they do it again. Another turnover here.
Yeah, Ghost Duck with a potential shot goes a little bit low and picked up by H-Money. H-Money juking in space. Not sure if they were under pressure, so just making some nice moves there. But that clear, not quite good. It's in the trap, and it looks like Overkill actually going to press. Ghost Duck going to operate, going to deliver it to Knife Rich. Knife Rich from below into the top pocket, and Overkill up 4-0.
Okay, so Redshift on the back pedal a little bit here, but only down by a couple points. But those turnovers being caused, again, not really even to their fault as much as I just think Overkill playing that good of a defense, but they will need to find a way to address it nonetheless, as a quick joust here, nearly an interception, that sack flying by and missing a stun or a steal. So wonderfully done to execute, at least thus far. Can they still do it on the offense? They'll try to back it out, but look at that, pairing him now in the right place. Another turnover caused Doc.
Yeah, great clear, and right there, Knife Rich, wow. What positioning, what awareness to be just right in the right place, read that very tough bounce off the ceiling trench, it's sometimes called, that little ramp in the ceiling area, and easy finish. So nice three by Knife Rich, and up 7 are Overkill.
Citizen up the blue zone, still looking to claim their first 2 points. A juke, a dodge into a pass to Zux. Zux as well trying to dodge around. Citizen finding an angle, but the angle not good enough. That's going to be an easy pickoff and a send down the floor for maybe another opportunity there. As look at that, 3 players all stunning Zux at the same time to get their 9th point.
Yeah, Anubis trying to pop out of the bubble and get a 3 there, but feeling the heat, had to turn around and get whatever they could, and at that point it was only a 2, but up a very comfortable 9 points now.
Just relentless. No better way to describe it, I suppose, because again, this team here in Redshift, they're consistently going to be top players in any division in any season, that is to say, and they have been. But Overkill, there's a reason why that they were undefeated throughout the entire first cycle, Doc.
I mean, yeah, there are several reasons. One of them is their speed. Another is their ability to move one-on-one, especially Ghost Duck in the bubble. And right now, they're using an incredible dribble right there. Anubis and Ghost Duck flying in, making it look easy. It is absolutely not, but right now, nothing is stopping Overkill.
And what's up to Zane in the chat there? Zane Dash. As well as Alora. Aloha to Alora. Keep in mind, you're talking about the top few % of all of Echo Arena, so I think that's almost an oxymoron to even imply there's such a thing. But anyways, skill level is beyond imagine, as they will try to get their first goal and cannot capitalize, however. Keep it friendly, that's all I'm asking.
Yeah, maybe some sarcasm, maybe a joke, but absolutely all of these players can ball. Sending it in, H-Money passes down. Oh, but the defense right now for Overkill, Palidore.
You know, these players can ball, these players can brawl. They did it just there. Shot has not fallen yet for the side of Redshift, but let's see if they can take it, make it, maybe off the backboard, just barely missing, grazing by a hair, but a rebound will be there for Zux, who has another attempt here from that cloud, lining up perhaps the pass to H-Money at the shoulder, or just a walk-in himself, and in the top shelf, it's Zux with the first couple of points.
Nice work. It took them nearly 5 minutes to get on the board, but there they are. And I mean, as you mentioned, Palidore, Redshift may be a new recollection of players, a new combination of talent, but they absolutely have a lot of experience and a lot of confidence. And once they get going, you know, they can absolutely pour it on. So
yeah,
let's see if they can continue right here.
This team is a team that's been in a place where thousands of other players have not been able to achieve and able to secure that master slot, the diamond slots. Top of the game, Cats showing a top-of-the-line save, right? Cats in the defensive end now, as Anubis just a dribble to themselves, but H-Money causing a turnover, so that's going to bounce right into the bubble as well, and maybe offer another opportunity if they can get rid of that quickly. They do. There's 4 points on the board, and we are back into perhaps a good rhythm for Redshift, that is, if you're a Redshift fan, because now they've seen that goal successfully made twice. That can definitely ease you into a game when you've had a rough start in the first half.
Absolutely, a little 4-point run, get you back in the game, 7 points down, plenty of time. Look at that, Citizen jumping, does the 3 work? Yes, it does. So that is 7 unanswered points for Redshift, and they are right back in the game.
Well, indeed, say aloha to that, because Citizen said goodbye to that disc. Knew that was good all the way through. Look at that, 4-point advantage only for Overkill, despite the incredible start. So a run being put on, and that's why you can't count a team out. Not too early, as Anubis jousting here, and for them, they just need to control that disc. Even if they don't score quickly here, they need to find that control, because they turned it over a fair bit the last minute or two.
Yeah, and credit to Redshift for those turnovers. That's a beautiful pass and a nice little back pass there. So nice control so far on this offensive joust. They have moved through Ghost Duck with the reset. So they do have it under control. Some really nice passing. That's about 6 or 7. Make it 8. Pass moving in under pressure. Ghost Duck loves working on the shoulder. Ghost Duck shrugging off the defense, sending it in, and they're back up by 6.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Laura was joking. Well, so was I. I just like, I can't resist good wordplay. So if you put yourself as a target in the Twitch chat, I'm gonna call your name sometimes. That said, I don't want to be famous. Momo, how dare you? That's a whopping. Okay, we're good. Back into the game though. Citizen here, they're down by a few goals, but still 2.5 to spare. A turnover there will not help though, as Ghost Duck lines it up, almost in. That would have been a sweet shot.
Palidore, already famous, needs no help from bots. But these bots right here, these Echo units are moving. Paranim trying to pass to Knife Rich, but Knife Rich was under pressure. They do get it back. Knife passing over to Anubis. Anubis hanging on to it. Calm under pressure. Jukes one defender, tries to juke another, makes a pass. Paranim!
Oh no!
Wow! Off the head of Zux. It goes in, and 8 points up with only 2 minutes left.
Ouch, that definitely will hurt in more ways than one, and the scoring run especially that they needed, it's now an even larger one that they do. So, unfortunate. Desirable Dash, so we got, Desirable and Zane Dash in the chat now, and Cordal as well. How's Channel 1 going on, by the way? I see the numbers popping up. I assume that's usually between rounds that tends to happen. Big game happening there as well, obviously, but hope everyone's having a great evening.
Knife Ridge with the disc, delivers it over, Paranim to Anubis. Anubis operating in space. So after a 7-point run for Redshift, Overkill has put their own little 6-point run on the board, and now they are running away with round 1.
Yeah, back up to 10, which is kind of where it started off. And that is going to be the nature, too, of these types of games at this level, especially knowing how aggressive really players on both sides are on offense. You do expect throughout the course of the game, these teams are going to get little scoring runs, 2 or 3 goals in a row, and the other team will react with something quite similar. So last minute now of action here is maybe an open goal. Nope. Able to get that as Ghost Duck, and now 2 stacking into the defense as the offense for Overkill just lines up maybe some more patient offense, knowing that they've got this one probably in the bag here soon.
Oh, just barely missing Ghost Duck. In the right place at the right time. Ghost Duck finding the left side of the goal. Actually, I guess it was kind of the middle of the goal, but in any case, that will do it. At least maybe Redshift has a chance to get a goal score with about 12 seconds left.
One of my favorite matches last season, I'll note as well, actually happened just before Redshift kind of disbanded for after the first cycle. It was Redshift versus Project Mayhem. I even made a video, a top plays video over it. But that was such a fun match to watch, and that one, and as I do recall, it was a case of Redshift. They lost that first round, I think, and it was they lost it by a rather large margin from what I recall. And then the second round, third round, was just an insane scoring run by the likes of Redshift, and by the likes of Zux in particular, as I recall, had a heroic effort in that second round. One of the more memorable matches that I've had across these last couple of seasons. So even though the roster is slightly different, Zux certainly coming back from said roster, and that's why I would never doubt on any of these matches, especially the higher you go up with the ladder or into the master tier. I never am surprised necessarily when you get these stark turnarounds from one round to the other.
Yeah, it can be the difference in a little bit of strategy, a little bit of execution, a little bit of confidence, a lot of different reasons that can lead to a run. Obviously, Redshift gonna be doing a little bit of thinking about, what worked, what didn't in that first round, and that's a big part of the game.
Palidore who? Sorry, not to ignore you there, Doc, but Palidore who? There's no more famous bots promising fame in there. What happened? Do I need to ban, or are you guys gonna behave? Don't make Palidad come out. Not the time, not the place. Okay, DocEducation. We're gonna patch this thing up and go into the second round. Here we go.
All right, well, here they go indeed. Overkill winning the joust, picking it up. Ghost Duck doing some work. Ghost Duck loves to operate inside the bubble. I don't know the last time I saw Ghost Duck get stopped operating with the disc in the hand, and that was a beautiful start to round 2.
Yeah, Ghost Duck, it's very tricky to keep track of. Again, appropriate to the name, but just the amount of moves that he'll throw in, the amount of fakes, the spins. A tough player to deal with offensively for sure. I don't envy anyone who has to guard Ghost Duck.
No, and Zux in the right place there, but Knife Rich picking it up. Knife Rich sending it in.
Yeah.
Knife Rich putting Overkill up by 5.
And they are nigh unstoppable, it seems like, to start this round at least, with that 5 points up. Go out and confess. Are you guys trolling me? Don't do that. Not this stream. We've already been scuffed already earlier on tonight. There's an actual issue, ping a mod. That said, pinged into the goal, it's Cats answering back with the 3-point difference now in these two teams.
I think there's a little bit of trolling going on for sure in the chat, but in this game, they are rolling, and Redshift getting right back on the board with 2 points. And now Overkill is on their first offensive joust of the round. Let's see what they decide to do. They send one left, one mid, and one high toward the right. No one pressures, so Anubis holds onto it for a second, baits that defender Citizen, passes to GhostDuck. GhostDuck delivering it over to the left side, Knife Rich. Knife Rich passing it through mid, but jumping the pass. H-Money right in the passing lane, delivers it in. It looks like it's going to be right back, though, in the hands of Anubis and Overkill.
All right, hold on, Doc. Alora has the flu. That is indeed ban-worthy, I agree. But H-Money with the disc now, and Zux, they have a chance to maybe tie it up or bring it within one into the goal. Oh, losing the handles off, I think. Dribbled it off the floor. Lost the grip one way or the other. That'll always kill a person. It hurts when you lose what you feel like is an open grab and an open drive into the goal, potentially. But GhostDuck with another recovery. And just as quickly, all of Redshift got back into the bubble, only to now fan out and start marking the midfielders pretty efficiently, I might add. But Overkill just gonna dribble around them and pass around it.
Yeah, 2 players were outside of the bubble there for Redshift, and that created a little bit of space. That shot, no good. Knife Rich gonna pick it up, though. It's gonna be maybe tapped out. Yes, Citizen. The clear is good. Let's see whose stack is gonna get together first. It looks like Overkill. They do shoot over it, though. Cats with the fling a little bit wide and low, and it looks like it'll be picked up by Anubis, or GhostDuck, rather.
A lot of traffic, but a well-communicated pass. Already knew where to put it. Cats was in the right space, and into the goal, the right place. Zux brings them back within 1. 3 minutes expended in the second round, but nice work from Redshift to react to that 5-0 start from Overkill. And yeah, appropriately coming back with a couple goals of their own.
Yeah, and you know, this is one of the first games. This may be the first game for Redshift. And so, you know, a lot is kind of tenuous in those first few games. Yeah. And, you know, there's a lot of MMR boost or loss on the line. And, you know, it's your first kind of test as a group. Citizen picking the disc up with the beautiful steal, passes over to Zux. Zux has a little bit of a moment. Anubis doing their best to cause a little bit of chaos, but Zux putting it in. And now Redshift has their first lead of the game.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Not unexpected at all. So there you go. Zux leading them to the charge on that third attempt in a row, that third successful attempt in a row in the last couple of minutes of action. So now suddenly Overkill fighting for the first time this match. They are on the back pedal. They're the ones needing to react in order to secure this round if they want to. Otherwise, we're looking at 3 or 4 offensive plays in a row from Redshift as they do actually lose the disc there.
Yeah, the Redshift had an opportunity, flew over it. Now Overkill with the opportunity. GhostDuck delivering it in low, but what a stop by Citizen. Right back in the hands of GhostDuck, though. Oh my god, GhostDuck. GhostDuck!
Nicely done from Ghost, and that's going to undo the otherwise stellar play from Citizen. They're able to save the day once, but not twice, and even Superman can only save the day so many times, so they will be down by 1 once more, but ideally, continue this whole streak going. You know, we want to see those third rounds, and certainly this team, if they're able to do that against a dominant force in Overkill, that would be really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, both of these teams looking really impressive right now. GhostDuck passing it over to Paradigm. Paradigm delivering it low. Knife Rich creating space. Jumping it was H-Money. That's good enough. Zux delivers it in. H-Money and Citizen are on their regrab. They do get it, but it takes a funny bounce off the Geo, so that allows Overkill to get back in the delivery over to the right side. Cats delivering to H-Money, passing over to Citizen. No, it's going to be low. Let's see, can Cats get it? No. Anubis with the stun out and the clear.
Well, excellent dives coming in from the side of Overkill there. They were able to cause a lot of disruption, but they do not get the disc back. But still yet, look at how perfectly Citizen was marked on these passes. They're really forcing these tough passes into receivers who don't have much time to maneuver around. So a three-point shot miss, rebound to the perfect place. And I mean that both in the positioning and the disc itself and the top of that goal bouncing in.
Yeah, nice work by Knife Rich. Nice work by Overkill to have some really incredible defensive stops in their own bubble and then clear it through and boost really quickly. That's obviously their bread and butter. And right now, Zux is delivering it to the left side, Citizen. Citizen under pressure. And going to look to pass to the top side. Beautiful bounce pass, H-Money. Looking for a back pass, looking for a side pass. Under a little bit of pressure, delivers it low. In fact, nice work. It's going to be Citizen. Oh, just barely out of the outstretched hand. And it's going to be picked up by H-Money and reset.
Zux from that bow tie. Anubis trying to dive out in the goal. Hot and bothered, and Knife the save, but Money with a recovery. And they're within one once again. Into the depths of this second round we go.
It's back and forth in this one, Palidore. The first, it looks like Redshift really just maybe took a minute to warm up, but they are looking really strong. Overkill has looked a little bit under pressure on their offensive joust. Let's see if they can continue it up. Beautiful pump fake pass, not getting baited on that one. Knife Rich now delivering it to Ghost Duck. Ghost Duck with a little bit of time. Some stunning going on by Anubis, taking out Zux and Citizen, giving a plenty of time, but that shot just a little bit wide, and H-Money will get it and clear it through. We've got 3 minutes left and a 1-point game.
Oh, Knife Rich, a nice job to leech off that stack. Otherwise, that would have been an open goal, most likely going against Overkill. So Knife Rich is brawling there, able to secure them the disc, and not only that, maybe even secure them some instant offense on the other side. However, a pass does just graze by and unable to convert on it, so getting lost in the trap with these brawls. Ghost Duck, the beautiful shield, and once again putting them in position to maybe press.
Pressing up, but getting pressured, and Citizen jumping that pass with Paranim under pressure. So, oh no, it takes a bad bounce if you're a Redshift fan. It's back in their own zone, and Anubis is getting a little bit of regrab boost. Hauls in the disc, recognizes under pressure, and now moves backwards. Really nice work here by Anubis.
Just dodging Citizen all the way to the trap and now leaving him in the dust as they make a move onto the goal there. It's Ghost Duck doing what he does, trying to anchor around, but unable to get that working. Might have been a Joker train, but the teammate was stunned was the problem, so an immobile anchor, which I guess is the purpose of an anchor after all. Nonetheless, though, Paranim trying to slip it by those defenders, stacking in quickly. Anubis able to maintain it and send it out through a bunch of hands in the midfield, only to find an interception still yet on the deep end with Cats and H-Money now.
Yeah, an interception, maybe a save. That might have been a shot, but jumping in was Cats. Now doing some work. Citizen. Doing their best impression of Ghost Duck on that one, juking the defender, but now Paranim taps it back.
Oh, and that does actually slip by that midfielder as well. And the goal will be exposed for a potential play. And there's Anubis dodging, diving around. Might have missed that 3 window, but we'll still have 3 in the goal surrounding. And it's Ghost Duck finding that 3-point lead with 1 minute remaining and less, in fact, after this joust. That is a big score at this point.
Yeah, huge score and really nice, calm, collected, just nice calm by Anubis. They are operating in the bubble, not taking a shot on a 0 angle with the goalie, instead waiting for the teammate to cut in and then delivering it in for the 2. So down by 3. That goal's open. Oh, that defensive stop there.
Yeah, that was mega risky, especially with that the amount of time left to leave that goal open, but they do not pay for it. So Overkill, they have a chance to just definitely secure this victory and ice out the game with a shot here, or even just a stall, depending on what exactly the defense gives them. Knife Rich on that back line, knowing this, you can see that their space is perfectly placed. They've got numbers now in the goal, and oh man, that is going to kill you. Anubis getting the hand on it, it looks like, but the goal of success.
Yeah, successful indeed. Really nice disc movement and control there by Overkill. They do close down the game. Redshift gonna take an L in this one, but definitely a lot to take that was positive from this game, and a lot to look over in terms of the tape. Definitely they will be looking to review that VOD and come back in their next round even stronger. Yeah,
both towards the last minute and a half of play, perhaps they had there were opportunities. One of them was a drive that could have put them up 9-8 had they completed it. But one of them was a drive where they just dinged it right off the bottom of the post. Now, to be fair, the defense was nearby and kind of pressured that shot. But that one miss on that ding and then on that joust where they had the open three potentially, but then got stunned, couldn't quite handle the disc. So there were a couple of things that maybe could have been capitalized upon. But fortunately, for Overkill, they were not punished on. So that was enough to secure it, and Overkill will continue as far as the weekly matches are concerned. They will continue to be undefeated here, 11-0 after today on the weeklies.
So strong, Overkill, and Redshift, obviously a very strong team to put up the fight that they did, especially as new of a collection as they are. So that's the beauty of the cycle and the ladder. You know, there's plenty of time still for Redshift to regroup and get back to this level.
No, for sure, and it's kind of reminiscent, similarly of Flare, who actually on that note, conveniently, is playing right now, about to play on Channel 1. I saw, who was that, Tibbs in there, Tibbs Official asking who plays next. Well, on this channel, nobody, but on Channel 1, we do have more streams going on there, and Flare is about to play against Bangarang in the Diamond Division. And Flare is another team kind of like Redshift in the sense where it's an amalgamation of players who have all been at top level for a plenty long time. Flare in particular, a team, at least by name, that existed back in pre-season of VRML or Season 1 and kind of coming back into the mix now as a newly formed roster. But much like Redshift, you know, in Flare in their debut earlier in the week, they faced the Los Angeles Destroyers, and they took the Destroyers all the way to 3 rounds into the last minute or two of action. So, yeah, I think chemistry is certainly a factor, but I think with a little bit more time, Redshift, after their performance against Overkill today, they're going to be just fine. They're going to be a staple here in this Diamond Division, attempting to press up into those Challenger Cups the next time around. Likewise for Flare versus Bangarang over on Channel 1. So that will do it for us, though. Doc, anything you want to leave off with before we do part ways?
No, I think you said it. You said it best. I mean, this is the kind of the first week after the break, after the Challengers Cup. I hope everyone in chat is enjoying the matches and enjoying the matches on stream. And yeah, it's just gonna heat up from here. And Cycle 2 is gonna lead into the Challengers Cup, which is gonna lead into finals. And the end of this season, Palidore, is gonna be just a lot of fun.
Well, couldn't agree with you more. On that note, I will send you guys into a raid to Channel 1. Feel free to join that. It does give you a little bit of a channel point bonus, I believe, if you join via raid. I believe. Pretty sure. So, you want to go watch that match? Definitely do so. But that'll be it from us here tonight. I may be back a little bit later, but it'll be at least an hour or so yet. So, do stay tuned. Until then, I've been Palidore. That's been DocEducation. All you guys at home, be happy, healthy, safe, and be great to each other. And I'll ban you all soon. Good night.
And we're underway. Save, steal, interception.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and ProTube VR.